Okay, here is the tutorial for the Mommyheads. You keep on looking back. It is a little more difficult to play than Like a Brick, but not that bad. The first chord is an A. So that is your index finger on the third string on the first fret, and your middle finger on the top string on the second fret. And then it goes to an A7, which is just taking off your middle finger. And then a D chord, which is that top three strings on the second fret. Right there. I bar that. I'm sure there's other ways you can play that, but I find that's the easiest way. And then an E7, which is a good chord to know because you can use an E7 in place of an E, and I'm sure if you've tried to play an E chord, you hate it because it's terrible to play. But E7 is your index finger on the top string, first fret, middle finger on the third string, second fret, and your ring finger on the first string, second fret. Now you can play this intro part. You can either strum the chords, or I like to do that finger picking where it's my little fake here, just playing the four strings. So with your thumb, index finger, middle finger, and ring finger. And then I like to strum that E7. I think that sounds kind of neat. And then after you've played that, you go to the F chord, which is your index finger, second string, first fret, and your middle finger, fourth string, second fret. And from there you go to the C chord, which is super easy. Just your ring finger, first string, third fret. E7, F, E7, and then kind of a pain in the ass chord is this B flat, which is you bar the first two strings on the first fret, your middle finger goes on the third string on the second fret, and your ring finger goes on the top string on the third fret. And then the F chord, and then E7, and back to C, E7, F, E7, B flat, and then just the F chord. And then you go back to the A chord and go back to the You Keep On Looking Back part. You play this 3 times. F, and then you go back and do the same thing. C, E7, F, E7, B flat, F, E7. So after that you go back and do the little finger picking thing if you're going to do it that way. You're still singing here. And then it's all strumming for 1 one of these C, E7, F, E7, B flat, F, E7. So you do that strumming part, then you go back to the you keep on looking back part, but you're not singing here, and I think it sounds better if you just kind of strum through that. And the only other part of this song that I do a little differently is the very end. So you're doing if you're going to do the finger picking part. 1, 2, and then when you get to the E7, instead of strumming that, just go to the E7, and you can end the song by hitting the top string like you normally would, and then with your ring finger hitting the bottom string, and then the F chord. So I think that's kind of a cool little way to end the song there. In terms of the strumming pattern, that took me a little while to work out. I guess my best suggestion is to just start playing through the song and record yourself, hear how it sounds, and see what kind of strumming pattern you like. But it's kind of hard. I don't know if I can actually teach the strum that I do. So 1, 2, 3, down, up, down, 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 up. So I guess it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And then when you get to that B chord, down, down, F chord, down, down, so then back to the E chord, so down, and then back to the C chord. It took me a little while practicing. I got something that I thought sounded pretty good. So just keep working through the chords and come up with a good strumming pattern that fits with the song. This version of it is, I think it's tuned, I think it's down at least a half step if it's not down a full step, which I'm happy about because I wouldn't be able to sing it in the original key. I would guess that should get you started on the song. If you have any questions, just ask me, and hopefully that helps you out, and hopefully gets you to play a little Mommyheads. So, good luck with that one. Another one down, and take care.